Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had so many questions. How do we record an episode? Where do we find background music? How do we get our show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places that people like to listen? And where do we find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. Anchor makes it simple to get up and running. You can upload and schedule your podcasts ahead of time. It publishes to all the major podcast platforms. You can easily check your stats. I could go on, but instead, why don't you go and get started? Go to anchor.fm/start to join the e-commerce minute and a diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. We can't wait to hear your podcast.
It's the E-commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-commerce Minute for March 12th, 2018.
In this episode, Apple wants you to lose your wallet.
Apple is holding a Lose Your Wallet shopping event in Los Angeles, giving discounts to users using the Apple Pay payment service at select retail locations. The event is similar to an event that ran in San Francisco in June of 2017. Discounts will be offered at 14 retailers in Westwood and 20 in Abbot Kinney. The promotion runs March 1st through March 23rd. The participating merchants will offer deep discounts ranging from 10 to 50% off merchandise, with certain retailers offering special offers or gifts with your purchase. The offer extends to one online retailer as well, DoorDash, which will be offering free delivery. The Lose Your Wallet promotion is intended to encourage retailers to push further adoption of Apple Pay. In the past few months, Apple has been serving up Apple Pay discounts to retailers, including Instacart, 1-800-Flowers, Under Armour, Parking with Spot Hero, and more.
Ooh, I love Apple Pay. It's so much fun.
I know you were what we call an early adopter.
I was. I actually had an accident where I forgot my wallet at home and I left and got in the cab and then realized I didn't have my wallet with me. Apple Pay to the rescue.
So you literally lost your wallet?
No, I just forgot my wallet. Which is really weird because I don't ever do that.
So Apple doesn't often do these promotional things. That's kind of why I picked this to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Okay, so there's two. My conspiracy theories with Apple. Of course, there's always two. It was one. Is this a test for? Could Apple be getting into a loyalty program with Apple Pay, or is it because they don't think they have the rate of adoption that they had hoped for?
They don't have the rate of adoption they hope for. I mean, it's out there. The problem, a lot of problems comes with Walmart wants their own, and they kind of have it. Obviously, Starbucks has their own, but they will accept Apple Pay. But why would you do that?
Credit cards have their own.
Credit cards have their own. Obviously, Android. If you have an Android phone, you don't use Apple Pay. It's Android Pay. There's a whole bunch of different ones.
Google Pay. Is Android Pay same as Google Pay?
Yeah. Yes, it's Google. Yes, it's Google's payment system. Unfortunately, so does Samsung. Anything that has an NFC chip in it, they're all trying to do it. Who wins this play? Who knows?
Yeah, we've talked about this before. I think there's just too much confusion. There's too many different ways. There's too many different ways to pay. And I think what people are afraid of is, okay, I'm going to get on one and then I'm going to go to these merchants and they don't accept it. And now I've got to have another payment system and screw it. I'm just going to use my debit card. That's me. Yeah. That's why.
I mean, remember in the beginning it was like that, like CVS on one of them. They're like, nope, we're not going to accept Apple Pay.
Or Rite Aid or whatever it was. Right.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, but it's stupid. Like, it's just dumb. Like, there's nothing like, obviously you live in New York, so Dwayne Reeds are all over the place. They're part of Walgreens, and Walgreens accepts it. There's nothing better than just picking little things, and you're like, boop, I'm out of here. Like, it doesn't make sense.
So the program is only running in San Francisco.
As it is always.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if they're going to roll this out. I tried to find more information on this. It's basically down to a press release, but I'm just wondering if they're going to do this in other locations, because why do they need to promote something like this in San Francisco where probably everybody uses Apple Pay? Why not do it in, I don't know, Philly?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. No, I guess that's where my conspiracy theory the machine starts going in my head where is this to test a loyalty program, or is it just because they don't have enough adoption? I don't have the answers to either. So,
All right.
all right. Anything else?
Nope.
That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Was today Happy Plant a Flower Day?
I guess so.
It's Plant a Flower Day. Go out and plant some flowers, would you?
Would you?
Would you? Go ahead.
Could you?
All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Bye. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.